All right, it's Friday.
Good morning.
How's it going, guys?
Not too bad.
Cool.
How's it going with you guys?
Man, it's all good. That intro music always gets me kind of pumped up, You can't see it, but before we all start, we're all dancing. It's pretty cool. So I wish we could do like a behind the scenes.
You mean I'm dancing?
Yeah. You're dancing. You're dancing. I'm bobbing my head to the beat, and Mark is looking at us like, "What are you guys doing?" No.
I wish I had my camera in my hand, just taking a video of it to put that out on social media.
Yeah.
You gotta get pumped up.
Yeah, this is awesome. So it's Friday. This week felt fast for me. I know, Crystal, you finally got back into your place, but
I know I have water and power, which I never thought I'd be so thankful for.
I mean, what more do you need? You have internet. You have internet too, which, as we found out last week, is a necessity. So
it is a necessity.
Yeah. Awesome. And Mark, how's it going over there? It's hot.
Not too bad. Even I have internet today, so yay. I mean, I know I was complaining to you guys about this yesterday. So.
Oh man, if you don't have internet, life isn't good sometimes. You gotta have it.
I know that. Yeah. I was grumpy as hell yesterday. No, but it's getting really warm here. I know you were in India around this time last year, Dan, and I know you know the heat in India. It's crazy, and it's only going to get worse the next 2-3 months.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I think a year ago today I was in India.
You
That's
were.
Crazy.
I know.
Because I was supposed to be there the week after you. I was supposed to be there on the 11th, and so we're almost like
March.
We're hitting our year mark.
I remember that because you were like, "Oh, should I cancel it or not?" I'm like, I don't know. Based on what I was seeing, I was like just happy to get back home. I thought I was going to be stuck in Frankfurt or something, which may not be all bad, but I wanted to be home. But it was interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and we were sitting in a bar, and Dan was like, "What do I do? What do I do?" So Sarah was telling me to come back home, but I don't know what to do.
She's like, I could also just like hang out.
Yeah, I mean, because anyway, we could go on. This is a whole other show talking about.
You should do like a 1-year anniversary show about COVID, and you could poll like what did you do before and what did you do after?
Hey, that's next week then. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, look at that, bringing you content every time I join.
Look at that's that's what I like about you. That's good having you on content. Awesome. Well, hey everyone, thanks for joining. We're just kind of getting things kicked off here. I know that we have some announcements of different events coming up. So I don't know, Mark or Crystal, if you guys want to do that. I know on Monday we have. Are you pointing?
I was pointing at Mark. Oh.
Like, who are you pointing at? Who's over there? So on Monday we have a clubhouse room called Ample Sample. So Mark will put the link in there. This is with Tim. Tim polls the audience, asks some interesting questions, and has some interesting points. So I won't even get into it, but I would join that if you want to see some points of like interesting conversation starters and things like that. Plus, he'll take your questions live. So if you have a question, you want to get that answer, he'll do it live. Not only based on his knowledge, but he'll use our Slack answers tool to get that information super quick. Then on Wednesday, we have our 3rd research roundup. So after this, it's going to be a club. So be on the lookout for that. 3 rooms.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, apparently 3 rooms, and then you can apply to have a club.
Are there clubhouse directions somewhere, or are we just like figuring this out as we go?
Google's been my friend a little bit on this one, not gonna lie. But then it takes me to like some obscure places, because I guess Clubhouse is technically still in beta, right? So they're still figuring
a lot of people in there. They're still being beta.
Or maybe not beta, but they're still releasing features, figuring things out. So.
Figuring it out, yeah.
Yeah. Beta so there's that. Come to that one. There's some heavy hitters in market research, as I like to say, in that one. And then we also have later this month a webinar. This is a traditional webinar with Ray Pointer and I talking about pricing research. So we called it The Price is Right for, kind of a pun there.
Oh my gosh. Please say you're going to play a game or get like a background that has the spinner.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if we can play games like we're going to coming up, but it'll be interesting. Ray's always a good webinar. We're a good guest to have on any kind of show, but he'll be there. I'll be there, and we'll be providing some examples and introductions, some different tools that you can use. So that's later in May. And then if you want non-workforce or non-research content, we have, March.
30th March. 30th March.
It's like, did we miss like 2 more months? Did I go to bed?
TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday, you know. And that's at the end of March 30th at 11.
There you go.
March 30th, yes.
There we go.
Tuesday.
And then we have a workforce webinar on the 8th that Crystal will be a part of with Sonia. And what's the topic, Crystal?
How to create a hybrid workforce. So how do you make sure that people don't get left behind, or they still feel included as people are still working from home? Because now some people are going to choose to work from home full time. Some people might want to get back in the office. And how do you make the most of it? Hybrid workforce. It's the wave of the future.
It is. And, really cool. I know that Sonia has some interesting points on this too, and it'll be super informative. Obviously, very apropos for the time that we're in, right? So
I'm excited.
Perfect.
To learn a lot of things and, see how it might be applied to Question Pro someday.
Hey, there you go. We could be the case study right there.
We are our own case study.
It's true. That is definitely true. That's true. All right, cool. So that's anything else? I think those are all the kind of the announcements, things coming up.
Yeah.
Pushing out plenty of content. Crystal's looking out her window right now, wondering who's out.
No, look at the calendar to make sure we didn't miss anything.
All right.
And don't forget though, we do have 2 other weekly live shows besides Live with Dan.
Oh yes, that we should mention.
Work at Life on Tuesdays with Sonia. Yep. And then CX Forums on Wednesdays. And they are both pushing your show now too. So it's fair. It's a fair playing field.
Okay, as long as it's fair, I'm fine. It has to be fair, all right? I'm gonna pull their sponsorship from Live with Dan if start promoting me too. No. Yeah, so go to those. It's interesting. I've snuck in on a few Work at Life shows, and I think one of the CX Forums really good content. So the content that Question Pro is pushing out, I'm really proud of it, and you guys should all check it out. So I would say everyone's doing a great job there. Let's jump in. So first, what we're going to do today is I have this as seen on Twitter. I used to do this thing called What in the Name of Research, and it was kind of a funny thing. The hard part is I'm a little bit running out of content there, funny things to find. So, and I also want to mix it up so it's not like the same thing each week. So this is a new one, actually a couple new segments today as seen on Twitter. So we have that. And then we're going to test not only Mark and Crystal's question type knowledge, but also feel free to use the comment section to post what you think the question types are. I'll give 3 clues, and then we'll see if they can guess or you can guess as well. So I'd love to make this interactive. And then we'll have an interesting data point that is out of this world. All right?
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be
so
awesome.
Excited.
Let's get to it.
I feel unfair that Mark has worked with you for 2-3 years. I don't think that I am
I know. I thought about my audience when I made the quiz, so don't worry about it. Okay, it should be. There's some easy questions with some hard.
Don't believe you.
All right. So this morning on Twitter, actually, I saw this. I thought it was really interesting. This is an ad, I think, in a maybe Australian newspaper or somewhere overseas here. But, this newspaper's readership includes 633,000 people and 0 bots. That's all the data you need. So it was kind of interesting, I thought, with, sometimes it's simple data points that can tell a big story. And so don't lose sight of this, I think, in research where we collect a lot of data and all of that's good, but within that, there's probably bite-sized chunks that then you can use to really drive home your message. And I thought that this ad did that wonderfully. So kind of an interesting point that I just wanted to bring up. And obviously it's a kind of a dig at social media and so forth and, advertising and the tried and true. But It's interesting, for sure. I know some people say, well, subscription, they inflate their numbers. Well, then obviously with bots and things, those numbers are inflated too. So everything kind of is, right? So
yeah.
But I thought this was cool. I kind of like the content and the interesting point here.
Yeah, and I also really enjoy their kind of passive-aggressive tagline at the bottom. It's like, if your brand's not here, it's nowhere.
Yeah, I know, right?
And I was like, okay, I'll see you. This helps puts my advertising degree heart. It makes me happy.
That's true. I agree with that. This does make my marketing degree heart happy too. So.
It
kind of reminds me too of like when you're driving and you see a billboard and it's like an advertisement for the billboard. Like, do billboards work? And then the next one will say, well, it just did, right? Because then you notice that one.
And saw that one.
Yeah. All right.
You should work in billboard dad jokes, Dan.
Hey, there you go. I like that, man. The
new segment
bring to the show, Crystal, it's awesome. All right, let's jump right into it. Let's jump right into it. You ready for this?
Oh, no. Yeah.
So this is guess the question type. Mark, Crystal, you guys feel free to guess if you want. If you want to wait until the third clue and then guess, I'm fine with that.
Is there like a buzzer system? Or
no buzzer. I think we'll keep it simple here. If you need a buzzer, maybe we can mature into that. I don't know. But people that are watching, all the viewers, make sure if you want, put your comment in of what you think it is. We'll kind of give some time here, but
help me.
Yeah, help Crystal. Maybe
Crystal, you and I can get a chat going on the side.
Be a millionaire. What's up, Mark?
Crystal and I are going to have a Slack chat conversation on the side, just so that we can like.
That's cheating, but I won't expect anything less from you guys. So. All right.
Can I phone a friend?
So I was thinking, like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you can phone a friend. You can. This is like you can use a lifeline and pull the audience, right? So.
Okay.
Anyway, so these questions I think start out easy and get harder. At least that's how I planned it. So let's see how this goes. All right. First clue. It's close-ended question type. You can only select one option. And this is arguably the most common question type, I would say.
You're not showing us a question and I have to know the name of the question type?
Yeah, exactly. I'm giving you 3 clues. You have to know the name of the question, or at least describe it to me.
Are there no options?
No, there's no options. This is like 3 clues and an answer.
It's single selection type.
Yeah.
What's that?
Single select.
Let's see. Single select. Select one. You guys got it.
Nice.
Mark got it. I just talked over him and then stole it.
Look, people got it right too.
Woo!
Nilesh was on it. He had the right. He knew it. Look at that.
Great job, Nilesh.
Nilesh, you're a smart dude, but I think we all already knew that for sure. Let's go to the next one. This
game is taking a turn for the worst.
Okay, there's five. So there's 4 more if you're following along. Okay. First one. This is a group of individual questions. They all share the same answer options. It's typically a rating. And used when selecting one answer from each row. Have got any guesses? What do you think?
Hold on, let me pull open question.
No.
That
or leads to cheating. So
anchored nets diff. That's all I got.
Okay. So the right answer is
NPS.
Multi-point scale. Man, Nilesh is on it. You guys should just ping Nilesh and he'll give you the right answer.
I know.
Oh, look at.
Ooh.
Also, he has it too. Nice. Good job.
I think we should have prefaced this with how this game was going to be, so I could have at least had options somewhere that I could have been looking at.
I'm going to give you a heads up. What do you need? have just said pop quiz, and then like, all right.
Quizzes are open books sometimes.
All right. This is the second question, okay? Or that was the second. We're moving into the third. All right, come on. Even if you guys are paying attention here. All right. So this is a 0 to 10 point scale. Respondents fall into one of 3 categories.
I know this.
NPS.
Yes!
Based on all the responses, the score is calculated. Okay. Maybe I should have started out with this one. I don't know.
I knew this one. Yeah!
The net promoter score, obviously. So.
Tim said Likert.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. NPS. All right. People are getting it. Good. So you got that. Was that easier than the last 2, do you think?
Yeah, this was.
Yeah.
All right.
This is so there is a bit of a difference between CX and Research Edition,
Got it.
Some of the
Look at you and your product knowledge. I like it.
They just have easier questions to remember.
Tim got it wrong because he answered before the question was asked, is what he says.
Oh, he's trying to, man, you can't jump at Tim. Come on.
Can't chime in. You have to. Haven't you ever heard that you have to listen to all the things before you answer?
Yeah, you got to. Okay, all right. So here, that was the third question. Next one is getting
conjoined.
Progressively harder. I guess I should preface this. Progressively harder depending on how much you know about our platform.
Progressively harder if you're Crystal or not, is what you're saying.
Explores product trade-offs of consumers. Best, worst profiles. Involves levels and attributes.
Choice-based conjoint.
All right. Mark, I think you may have gotten the right answer. Let's see. What does everybody think here? Crystal, did you know this one?
No, but we did talk about best, worst things on office hours on Monday.
Oh, you did?
Nice. We did, yes. Adrian talked all about it.
Oh, cool. All right. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. The conjoint. Yeah, people are getting the right answer here. Good job. Conjoint. So this is discrete choice conjoint. So everybody
is that different than regular conjoint? Is there like a conjoint that's not as discrete, like it shows its ankles more?
Yeah, it's more like a wide open conjoint that just no. So that there's different types of conjoint. The one that we support and I think is most common is discrete choice. Yeah. There's others like adaptive and other ones that are out there, but discrete choice conjoint tends to be the most common one and most widely used. Hence, that's why it's in our platform.
And that's why we just shorten it to conjoint.
Yeah, typically. Gotcha. All right. Last one. You guys ready?
This feels like
look at the suspense. I have you guys in suspense. I have all the power right now. This is awesome.
I feel like this is just like one big shenanigan.
All right. Let's see. So it's drag and drop. Okay. You sort items into categories and can be open or closed.
Card sorting.
We have a GIF of it, yeah.
All right. Mark says card sorting. Crystal, do you agree?
I do agree.
All right. Look at this.
I have the GIF on my desktop that I use for social media.
Card sorting. All right. So
yeah.
You guys did good. The audience did good. I think I need to make this a little harder next time. This is a little too easy. I think next week, or if we don't do the COVID kind of recap next week, I think I'm going to do it the following week. I'm going to do guest analysis type or something like that. So we could easily take this. Oh, and Crystal, we could do your favorite. Guess the logic type. But I'm gonna be out on that one. Yeah.
I was like, I don't think I need to join anymore. You guys have this under control. Like it's fine.
Nice. All right.
Oh my gosh.
So I wanted to. Let's see here. One more thing. So, did you guys like that? Fun time? Good time?
Yeah. That was fun.
That's nice. Yeah.
Cool. So another thing I wanted to go over was a data point that I have. So recently, I think as part of one of the COVID relief bills, in that bill, you might have known, there was like a short or kind of a part of it was where Congress has asked like some of the U.S. intelligence agencies to release what they know about UFOs, right? So this got me thinking, like, how many people like believe in UFOs, right? Like, what is it, like a common thing? Is it not common? And so this, as part of that, when I saw it in the news, I wanted to know. So this is UFOs, yay or nay. So I asked via our instant answer Slack integration and got this back in, I don't know, record time. It was like less than 10, 20 minutes. And I just asked a simple question, got the results back. Do you believe in UFOs? 61% said yes. 39% said no. So that's why this data point is truly out of this world. So if you're following on LinkedIn, I said an out of this world data point. Here's the data point. That's my dad joke of the day too.
That's I would have thought that would have been inverted, frankly.
Yeah, I thought so too. But people want to believe in the extraterrestrial, I guess, you know.
I mean, I have like a small love of conspiracy theories, so yes, I would probably like click yes just to like encourage the chaos.
No, I have a love of conspiracy theories too, so this goes.
What's your favorite one? Oh, you should do data points on conspiracy theories.
Okay, all right. Man, we have 2 new show ideas. I can talk about UFOs, I can talk about Bigfoot, I can talk about all these different ones. Good.
Are robots birds?
Are robots birds? That's
During
the
the Reagan administration, they replaced all birds with robots.
Is that right? I haven't heard that one before. Boy, maybe all
of society. That's my favorite one.
I did see in Spain they had this like the mechanical dog, you know, they have it delivering beer to people to reduce like contact. So that was kind of interesting.
Oh.
Not a really
that's so cool.
Something interesting in the news.
Do you think this is higher because of the Mars rover thingamajig being like sending back all the sound and stuff, just because that's been in the news?
Yeah, it might be. It could be. Yeah, that's been interesting. And then a news report I saw recently was like American Airlines. There was some report of the pilot, just as audio, but he said that something like fast and like cylinder like went right over the top of them at a high rate of speed. So that also came up. But when I saw that they were releasing all the data around UFOs, it got me thinking, you know, how do you believe in UFOs?
The American people do.
Yeah, Area 51, you know.
I'm about it. Let's storm it.
Okay. Yeah. A good movie. It's a little bit older movie, but a good movie is Fire in the Sky, if you want to learn a little bit more about this. Yeah. It's based on a true story.
Oh, I was going to say Independence Day, but you know, it's fine.
Or Independence Day. I don't think that's based on a true story.
Oh man, so good.
All right. So that wraps up the show for today. So next week.
Oh, Dan seems to have dropped off. It seems like he dropped off.
Hey, I'm back. How's it going? Where'd you guys go? I got abducted by a UFO.
Oh my gosh. Dan.
That is awesome.
I can't.
I'm just joking.
Oh my God, I can't handle you today.
All right. With that, I think we're done for the show today. Tune in next week. More fun times. We'll do like a COVID show or a conspiracy theory show or something. And also I have some good guests lined up, so can't reveal their names just yet, but we'll have some guests coming up on future shows, trying to make this fun, interactive, and keep all of you guys on your toes. So with that, everybody have a good Friday. See you guys next week.
See you. Bye.
Bye.